I don't mean like specifically that.
Right. Imagine if they get past this whole cell phone thing and develop something that uses the earth as a method of transmitting messages back and forth. The energy
like
of the
solar
earth.
or something?
I don't know, like sending something through the air that is powered by that very air. Like instead of using a 5G signal, you use the signal of the earth itself. Imagine if that becomes a thing. Imagine if there's a way that you can, like, instead of like sending things from tower to tower, which is insanely impressive, what if you were literally able to connect just human beings device to device with no network? They're so powerful that just like you can airdrop someone something on a plane, you know, even if there's no Wi-Fi or nothing, imagine if your phone just connects to other phones. Like just does it some other way. It doesn't need a 5G signal.
Yeah.
That doesn't seem... It's so crazy that they could do it already. It's so crazy that they can send a video through the air and you can get it a second later. That's nuts.
Well, you remember when 20 years ago when you tried to download videos.
Oh, yeah.
It took a long time.
Oh, yeah. It took forever. Even pictures. So
It was
send you a picture.
It was interesting because when Napster hit, you know, you're trading music, people are sharing music and all that. And then you're like, well... People in the movie and TV business are like, hey, well, at least we're not going to get, that's not going to happen to us. And then shortly after that, people are sending, you know, copies of movies. Remember when like Spider-Man came out or something and they're like, oh, we got, you know, a copy and we're sending it all over the internet.
Yeah.
Or what? I don't know if it was Spider-Man, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, that happens all the time with movies that get leaked.
Yeah. But when it first started to happen.
Well, when it first really started fucking people up was with Napster. That freaked people out. Yeah. You could download entire albums for free. Yeah. And everybody's like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
You know, and that I mean, boy, you want to talk about a disruptive force in an industry. That changed everything.
Yeah, that was a big deal.
You can't sell records anymore. Yeah. I had Paul Stanley on the podcast, and he's very bitter about it. He doesn't like it at all. Yeah. He was saying it's stealing. I'm like,
yeah.
I mean, stealing is like steal a record, but the digital recording, like that's like we used to always record off the radio. You remember that when you were a kid? You would record on cassettes off of the radio.
Yeah,
but that's okay because it doesn't sound that good.
Well,
nobody tried to stop that, and there was no distribution method.
Would you stop an AI Sam Kinison album from being made right now?
I would not. You know what? It's like that Biggie Tupac thing that we played yesterday, which is hilarious. We played Michio Kaku. We played Notorious B.I.G. doing Nas lyrics.
Okay.
And like he was, you could tell his eyes glazed over, just like me talking to him about quantum physics.
I feel like though, if a Sam Kinison one, you guys know what that was like. You
would have
to,
him. Yeah, you would have to write material that's worthy.
That's my point. You guys would listen to it, be like, this kind of sucks, but you could play it for a kid and be like, that's actually, I love this. This is awesome. And then you're like, you guys don't know what it was like, though.
Yeah. To rewrite Kinison, you'd have to rewrite Kinison in the context of when he was hot in like the 80s. You'd have to write more material from back then. Because if you wanted to rewrite Kinison, he doesn't have cultural references. Like, how would he know what the fuck is we know he's dead.
You train ChatGPT with some new TikTok references, some new comedy, and then all of a sudden you go like, and now tell this in the voice of Sam Kinison.
Not only that, tell if Sam Kinison was alive today,
right? Yeah,
and in the form of Sam Kinison from '86. Yeah, that's it. Right, that's
so
how
it could happen, and someone will do it now that we've just.
Yeah, that's a very good point. That's a very good point. Yeah, I was thinking like you would like. It's almost like if I wanted to see Hendrix play, if I wanted to see, if I wanted to go to a VR version of a Hendrix concert. I would want to be in some fucking 1967 concert where the floor's muddy and there's dirty hippies around, and you know, and he's playing live in some club. That's where I want to be.
What's it called? Hologram.
Holograms.
Hologram. Yeah. Did that like fizz out?
Yeah, fizzed out.
What about NFTs? Did that fizz out too?
No, those are hot again.
Oh, okay.
They're hot again. In fact, I'm coming out my own collection.
Okay, great. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying?
The hologram phased out with Tupac. Tupac was too jacked. People got upset. Yeah. And they're like, enough with the holograms.
But it's also weird. Do you feel weird? I don't know if you feel weird, but I feel weird about it. When you go to a concert, not obviously your concert, but a normal concert, like a music concert, everyone is filming the act. Everyone is going like it's normal. And back when I was growing up, like I saw the Rolling Stones. I saw the Clash open for the Rolling Stones at the it was at the Coliseum, and I did a bad thing because I was obsessed with the Rolling Stones. I took my little tape recorder and I actually recorded, I pirated it or whatever it's called, where you tape it, and I drove to school on my bike and I listened to it, and I came in my pants because I was obsessed with, Mick Jagger back in the 80s. It was just like, fuck.
Isn't it crazy when you look at him in the 60s?
Yeah. But I was just like, this is amazing. But, people do that now like it's no big deal. And the artists just let it happen.
Well, I don't think there's anything they can do about it, Paul.